First Kings chapter 10. Now when the queen of Sheba heard the famous Solomon concerning the name of the Lord, she came to test him with hard questions. And in the verse 3 we see, so Solomon answered all her questions. There was nothing so difficult for the king that he could not explain it to her. So we have to see, like, when you get your position, when you get your new job, are you too bossy? Are you too prideful? Are you humble enough? When you're king in your castle, are you able to serve your family? Are you able to serve your community? Are you able to serve foreigners that may want to know about your God? We're seeking Solomon was willing to take time out for these foreign people and listen to her heart's desires. Listen to the questions she had. Are you willing to be a light? See, we are called to be a light, to help people see the path. King Solomon was wise. Why was he wise? Because his father and him spent time with the Lord, and the Lord spent time with them. This is what we need. We need people that are willing to be a light in these times, willing to answer people's hard questions, not just tell them, I'll go here, go there. Have you got the answers? Have you got the answers people need? And we see here, she heard of the famous Solomon. What are people hearing about you? Are they hearing about what God has done for you? Or are they hearing wickedness about you, bad things? Are you gossiping? Are they hearing this person said about this? Or are they hearing about your greatness, about God blessing you, about you being wise? What are they hearing about you? First Kings. Now, then she said to the king, it was a true report which I heard in my own land. And before that we see, she says, he went up to the house of the Lord. There was no more spirit in her. Now, what does this mean? She was so amazed. She was so astonished about the greatness and the wisdom of King Solomon. Now, this person, Queen Sheba, was willing to leave her castle, travel for miles and miles to seek God, to seek the wisdom of Solomon, to seek God's face, not just hearing things, but to seek his face. Are you seeking God's face? Are you seeking the wisdom? And she came, we see later, she came, gave the king 100. There was never again came such abundance of spices as the queen. She was bringing things for the God, bringing things for King Solomon. What are you bringing to God? She was so amazed. Are you willing to seek his face? What are you pouring out to him? She poured out gifts to King Solomon. What are you pouring out to the Lord? She was left speechless. Imagine right now, God is going to leave us speechless. Imagine how she was left amazed. God also is going to give us so much this year, we'll be left amazed. Are we seeking his face? God has so much to pour out to us and answer all our questions this year.